Hey guys, welcome back. This is Kamzo, and I'm playing Reverence for Ark Survival Ascended right now, and I have done some little bit of progress so far. I'm still breeding up the megatheriums right now, and I've just started to raise this over 300 Rex, and I also did build up some more gate walls surrounding my base, so that way I don't have any more dreadnoughtuses just wandering in here. And I did build like this little area right here. I did add this little grinder up here since down there was kind of like a lot more risky and kind of tacky. And I'm probably gonna plan on like trying to rebuild this area right here. Probably just start off like finishing up this little like spot right here, and then trying to figure out like what to add here, and then maybe probably start expanding like the crops as well, because this one right here is really not gonna do a lot for right now. And as you can see down there, there is a new mod new mod that I did install, and that is the Platyosaurus. And coincidentally, I found a level 150, so I will go down there real quick and actually try and tame it. It should be an easy tame, similar with the drakelings, where I just need to have like a decent amount of berries or kibble. And I've not sure. I've looked up a couple and I didn't really see of like what was like the kibble requirements, so I'm just gonna use exceptional kibble. But do keep in mind that um it's not exactly gonna be exceptional kibble. It is gonna be like probably less than regular kibble, like simple or basic. Oh, never mind. It just disappeared. Yeah, that sucks. Well, I am I'm gonna try and see if I can try to tame that giant squid over there. It has been a while, and I'm not sure if it's just gonna despawn when I get close to it. But I mean, it's worth a shot. And to be honest, I'm kind of wanting to go back to like the little ocean area of my base for the moment and just work on some stuff over there, as well as I did add in a new. I did buy the if well, I would show it to you if the game does load. Okay, there we go. I did buy the Lost Colony mod, so now I can like start spending points on certain things, and as well as like completing certain like missions and stuff. And for right now, let me get back up here real quick, not be on the ground. So for right now, I'm gonna see, sorry, voice crack. Health regeneration. Okay, so okay. And then I think I can just unlock another one. There we go. So yeah, and then I think some reduction or reducing the cost for some buildings. I really should have done that before I made those behemoth gates. Actually, I think about it, but I wanted to show you guys just real quick of that. This is sort of like my first time like trying it out, and I've been. Oh, there's another Platyosaurus, but that's I think the other one died actually. Let me see. Platyosaurus. Remove all that and then Yeah, it looks like the mother died. So I actually do want to get a max tame if I could. But let's real quick grab some. Let me actually, I need to check something real quick because I forget how much black pearls you'll need to get to tame the Tuso. Okay, so I I need at least 100. So uh yeah, it's gonna drag my weight down real bad. So I'm gonna probably store my crossbow and the bolas in real quick and grab my, and probably even my gene scanner as well, because it's, gene scanner is like weighs a lot more than a, like, for some reason a crossbow. This little handheld like machinery is somehow heavier than a like crossbow that takes up 2 arms to hold onto it. There we go. And then I don't think I have any scuba, maybe? Oh, I do have a scuba tank. Not sure if it's a, okay, it's ascended. So I should be good with that, and now I need a, I can probably just use my magna armor as like a little distraction for to do so. Well, let me check real quick before I, yeah, it's still there, and it's a nocturnal, so maybe it can be good, but also I have sent, at the same time, a lot of the creatures are having like spawn issues lately, again. It's just like they just keep on disappearing and stuff. Oh shoot. Yeah, I need to grab my, pull my gene scanner real quick so that I can pull these out. Check to see if they're, no, that's not good. And not good. Alright. So let's head over and try and tame this giant squid, if it's still there. I never really went over there for it to like actually load in, so maybe it will stay, but we'll find out. And if I'm back at my home base, then you know what happened. So okay, so let's see if is it okay? Can I just feed you? I don't want to. I mean, I probably should. Yep. Ouch. Oh no. Well, I'm not dead, surprisingly, but I probably need to actually grab a sea creature that I can actually hit it with. Although that's gonna probably risk of it despawning. I don't want that. It seems like it's the only choice that I have, so I'll go ahead and head over to grab one of the fishes, and hopefully I'll be able to tame it soon. Alright, so I'm gonna use my plesiosaur to have it grab it, and then I'm gonna be able to feed it. And I did get some flippers, and I also got myself a harpoon launcher with some stuff, just in case if I run into a sea creature around here that has a pretty good look and has good stats, or just good traits in general that I want to get. Definitely want to try and get myself a Zephactinus. But yeah, this is gonna be a bit wild. This is gonna take a while. All right, we are back, and Zuso is still there, just sitting there, doing nothing for some reason. It's really weird that it's not like attacking me. There we go. Okay, now let me. There we go. That should be okay for a moment. Although that Megalodon is kind of worrying me. Yeah, it's okay. Out. No. Stop. Get away. Okay, so yeah, these Megalodons are going to just be annoying. I mean, there's something wrong with the Tuso, but I mean, honestly, it's okay, I guess. It's although then again, I don't know if I damage it, then would that cause it to lose its progress as well. We have 50 left, so I mean, at the same time, I don't want to put all of that into one. Again, I actually should have brought some rare flowers or something. Or maybe probably, I don't think ammonites actually spawn here. Yeah, they don't spawn. For the moment, I'm gonna try smacking it, and it probably will lose progress, and if it does, then I'll probably just spawn it a rare flower. Okay, no it didn't. Oh. No, why is it? Okay. Why did it turn around and get us stuck now? My plesiosaur stuck now. I am not sure how much it needs to lose its food before I can feed it again. Which probably prompts me to look at it again. So, give me a moment. Okay, so it says like 13 minutes for it to complete the taming process, but again, it's passive taming is kind of weird because usually like the initial feed and the second feed is like a lot longer for some reason than like the third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and onwards. So I'm probably just gonna sit here and wait for a moment until it gets close to 8,000, and I'll probably try it again. But thankfully it doesn't seem like it loses its progress when I hit it, so at least that's a plus. So I'm gonna just sit here with this Tuso, and we'll be right back once it hits to 8,000. Alright, let's try this again. There we go. Finally tamed it. What is wrong with the... Oh, they're like meshed into each other. There we go. I was wondering why I couldn't like cryopod it, but I think it was trying to cryo the plesiosaur. Okay, and there is a female seahorse up there. I don't know the taming process, but I am going to try and tame that as well when I get back. wait, is that a... I don't think that's... Doesn't seem like developed yet, but I think that might actually be a future cave. Why are you going somewhere? No, stay. Okay, actually, I probably should mark that real quick. And wanted to add on to I'm trying to figure out if there is... I'm not sure if I mentioned this before, but I'm not sure if I had... I'm not sure, like, what is wrong with, like, the veilwyns or the drakelings spawning, but they are really not cooperating with me. And I might honestly head over to Ragnarok to get those creatures, because I am having a really difficult time just going around the map a couple of times just to see only like a few of them spawn. And even with like drakelings, just like they do spawn, since I am able to see them, like on the search thing where it would be like drakeling, winter drakeling specifically, and there's like only 0 of them, so they do spawn, but they also despawn as well after a while, or they probably died or got killed. But they definitely do spawn on the map. It's just I just don't know where they spawn, and I don't know if it's just because it's like despawning or they actually do get attacked by other creatures and die because of it. But and same thing with... I know where veilwyns, I think that's what they're called, veilwyns or something like that. They spawn like actually really close to where my home is, my main home is. So that's not an issue to find where they are. It's just trying to get them to spawn at all. So I might honestly head over to Ragnarok and try and see if I can tame uh, like like those like 4 variants of drakelings and a breeding pair for the veilwyns. And maybe even bison as well. I've been wanting to get a bison ever since Ragnarok released, but I never really gotten the opportunity to do so. And I actually will try and do some of the Lost Colony missions as well, in which I think for the moment I do... I think one of the missions real quick is like I need to like craft like a couple of arrows, which is pretty easy actually, so I can easily do that real quick and just show it to you guys, and just kind of like show you guys my first reaction is just trying it out. And then honestly, maybe the next episode will probably be me like heading over to Ragnarok and trying to settle there for a moment to get the veilwyns and the drakelings. I do think, from what I saw in Dodo decks, they do require exceptional kibble, but I don't know if it's like a bug or something, but when I did tame a couple of veilwyns just for like the traits and stuff. I didn't keep any of them. I did kill them immediately after I tamed them and got their trait that I wanted. I did I did I did only just need to like grab them and not like give them any like kibble or anything like that. Like I just need to like crouch and just approach them like while crouching, and then I would be able to like just tame them. So even though that the Dodo Dex tells me that I need to like use kibble to tame him, so I'm not sure what is up with that. And again, I'm not entirely sure if that's like a bug or if it's just like some kind of like weird arc thing of where it's just allow me to do like it's giving me a break for once actually. All right, let's get rid of this one and let's actually check and see if the seahorse is a passive team. I think it is. But then I also had like another mod that was like no. Doesn't seem like it, so I'm guessing I'm gonna have to knock it out real quick. So okay, I missed. Completely missed that shot. Oh wow. Oh jeez. Wow, that's... Am I don't think I don't think this is the way to like tame them. Because this is a ascendant harpoon launcher, and okay, I'm missing a lot of these shots. There we go. Okay, I got a headshot, I think. Or maybe there's an alpha creature around here. Ouch. Oh wow, they actually do hurt. Alright, I do gotta prepare myself to chase after it once it starts fleeing right now. Okay, why is my plesiosaur so jittery now? Or sometimes jittery. Okay, I think that's it. Yeah, there we go. I'm gonna get rid of this megalodon before I inspect the... Is that... Oh, those... It was a jellyfish. I thought it was a electric eel. There we go. And then I will probably... I forget. This is a different seahorse. Because the RR seahorse mod, like this is from the Sunken World, I believe, for the seahorse. And from what I've seen so far, it has been behaving, or it's been a little bit different from what I've seen. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna need to have different kibble for it. Although it doesn't seem, thankfully doesn't have a vast torpor drain, so that's good. It's very tanky with torpor wise, but it's not like terribly like gonna just start plummeting once it gets knocked out. Okay, so superior kibble seems to be a good choice. There's a Bathlo. Just one extra just in case. There, I have like 400 superior kibble, and I'm gonna have way more later on. So I don't really think I should be worried about losing a single kibble once it does tame. Okay, so now let me grab some of the stuff that I got from traveling. Forgot to grab some of these materials as well. A lot of materials. Just been left and forgotten. So yeah, that's definitely gonna take a long while, so we're just gonna We're gonna just try and do something else real quick and then probably end the episode there. So let's actually try and... So now with my skill tree, I need to... Yeah, need to craft 25 trank arrows, and then tame like an iguanodon, featherlight, Jaboa, or parasaur. So I think probably taming a tech parasaur would probably be a good choice. And then need to tame a Baryonyx, Direwolf, Terrorbird, Carno. Not really a lot of good choices, to be honest, but yeah, like this one, you need to like harvest 1,000 flint or 1,000 stone, and you need to loot a beaver dam, which I don't think that the beaver dams in this map are considered actual beaver dams, since beavers don't really seem to spawn there, at least from what I've seen. I mean, they did spawn before, but they don't spawn now, because I think it's just like because of like map reasons, map loading stuff. I did see on Discord where Kel explained that reason why certain creatures aren't on the map yet, like the Spino and the Wyverns recently, or they've been gone for a long while, and beavers recently, is mainly just because they need to like just make sure that the map is functioning good. Sorry, it's actually functional, and isn't gonna like crash every like 5 seconds, or you get into like a specific part of that cave underworld and like your game just like the motion just like gets like really jittery and even kind of like sickening a little bit. So, oh dear, I think I'm stuck, and I do not have a saddle for that. There we go. I do think I actually have a saddle saved right here. No, I don't. It might be back at base. Why would I leave a sea creature specific saddle back at base, where there is literally not a lot of water for it? Anyways, let's just go ahead and just start doing some of the quest. Honestly, I do like the... Okay, I know this might be a bit of a controversial take, because like again, I know that some people may have some opinions about like not really liking having another paid DLC again. And again, it's kind of like the same thing with like Bob's Tall Tales with like the gene scanner and the incubator, the embryo incubator, or where it, like, I feel like that they should just be part of the base game, because I feel like that a quest system like that would definitely help new players to like work their way up to something, you know, instead of just being like, okay, so I guess I just go around and do stuff, I guess. But now it's like, okay, you have like different skill trees of where you can like harvest 1,000 stone, 1,000 flint, I mix those up, or make trank arrows. And I think you can also like, there's also like different like, there's a lot more like missions as well, and I think it does like advance as well. So like, I'll probably need to like make like metal foundations or something like that, metal structures. And again, it's just like I really wish that it was like a part of the game itself rather than like requiring people to buy it, in my personal opinion. Because it kind of sucks that a lot of these are like very like great quality of life like content, but it's just behind a paywall. It really sucks. I mean, I understand that they need that wild card needs money, but at the same time, it's like it kind of it it just sucks, really. Or if you want to like have a semi good experience with Ark now, is that you need to like pay them more money for it. All right, so let's go ahead and make 25. All the items in here. Craft them all. And we'll get the first step of this mission done. And we'll go ahead and see if we can tame a tech parasaur around here if there is one spawning. Readjust myself. Oh, man. Or maybe the iguanodon. I don't know. Yeah, no, iguanodons aren't spawning. No parasaurs as well. Only the archaeology ones. Okay, you are in the wall. That's not good. Oh. There we go. Alright. Now let's put some kibble. Then just wait. And in the meantime, let's check and see if there's a creature that can try and tame a Baryonyx, Carno, Dire Bear, Dire Wolf, or Terror Bird. Oh. What's that? Just sound like red flashes. Alright, so Dire Bear seems like a pretty big task to tame, so I mean I guess that does make sense to like have different options. King Titan. Gotta get rid of you now. Being a nuisance. Don't have any prime meat. I don't think actually. It's going down pretty decent, but I think I can probably work with just using prime meat, maybe? Kinda. I guess I could probably just tame a direwolf, maybe? Or if those are. Or not, since they're all extinct, apparently. Okay, so the dire bear went underneath the world, so I'm gonna go ahead, yeah. It's dead. It died because I went underneath the underworld. Because I had to get up there to grab some stuff real quick, but it also just kind of deloaded the ground underneath the world and had the dire bear fall through and it died. So we're gonna tame this dire wolf. Should be quick, hopefully. It's only like probably going to be like only like less than 5 minutes, maybe. Just depends on how fast it eats, actually. The seahorse seems to be doing alright so far. No problems so far with that. Although, for right now, I'm getting, like, again, I'm having this issue where, like, they're not, like, not a lot of creatures are, like, spawning around me. So, usually I would, like, start getting, like, these very empty spots around the map where I would usually go to, like, tame creatures. And I think it might be because of, like, the prevention of hibernation, but at the same time, it's also, I do want to keep that prevention of hibernation so that way I can actually... Oh, I'm dying, actually. But I want to keep that, prevent hibernation so that way I can actually have creatures spawning. But at the same time, I feel like that the prevention of hibernation is also kind of like also preventing more creatures spawn. Maybe I probably should probably dabble into into looking into the INI files and see if I can like adjust it to where I can have like a lot more spawns on the map, maybe. But I also don't want to like just mess with any of the files because apparently because Arc is really unstable, as a lot of people, unless if you're new, like everyone pretty much understands that Arc is really unstable. And there was actually a time where I was like verifying verifying files or something, or I was doing something, and I think I put in something in the files that caused the game to just like crash every single time, and that actually required me to like uh, to uninstall the game and reinstall it in order to play it again. So I am gonna be very, very like cautious about that. Okay, yeah, it is. It is gonna tame very, very soon. And I think, yeah, it went underneath the world. That's so annoying, though. Like, can I just not have a time where the game just deloads and has a creature just falling through the world and stuff? That's really annoying. Maybe Darwolf as well, so let's just grab that as well. And then let me grab them and take them to the grinder, and I'll check and review the next phase actually of what it is, as well as putting some points into some uh, skill. Alright, so I think reducing the weight of structures. Reduce 10 fall damage. I might take that, maybe? Or do I need to fully unlock one? Okay, there we go. So I do need to fully unlock one of them before I start branching off. that is it for that one. So okay. Chemistry stuff is good. Uh, supply runner, yeah. Like again, this is such a good like good thing. Why would they put this behind a paywall? Like I like that approach. I like of how it encourages I can see this as like a super beneficial thing for new players. So instead of like them being like, "Oh, I guess I need to like watch like a let's play of someone playing Ark before I actually understand what I need to do or what the goals are." And now it's like I just need to focus on like certain goals that the game is giving me, while also making progress in general. Again, that really frustrates me. It really frustrates me that this is such a good like idea. It's just like they shouldn't put this in behind a paywall. Again, if they just take like the gene scanner and the and the whoops the embryo incubator and this like little quest log thing, like they don't have to include the, I don't know, maybe, I guess maybe they can probably lock it behind like certain skills and stuff, maybe, I don't know. But I just wish that they would include that in there, or they would include it in the base game, because it's such a good like such a good addition. It's just a shame that they're just essentially just wasting it. Alright, let's go ahead and make some spark powder. And then I believe I need to make some, let's see, yeah, narcotics and then cementing paste. Okay, there we go. I was worried that the game didn't actually register. There we go. Let's see. Claim 3 wild baby creatures, tranquilizer arrows, prime meat, have a following of 90% or higher effectiveness. Okay. Yeah, like again, it's such a it's such a good and engaging way. Like at least to me, like that's such a good and engaging like way to teach players of how to play Ark without it being like being too tutorial like. Oh man, yeah. Like I love it. I really do love the addition. It's just I wish it could just be for free. It goes with the game actual base game for it. That's the main criticism that I have with this. Other than that, like that's pretty much it. Like the seahorse has been tamed, and I'll probably head over there real quick just to grab it and then take it back to the little pen. And I don't think that you guys really need to watch that, so I'm gonna end it right here. So hopefully that you guys do like the video and you'll subscribe and see more like gameplay content. And I am actually planning on making a kind of like it's not related with Ark or any gaming in general. It's actually kind of like my own little like little passion project for right now, as it's mainly it is focusing on like a creative speculative evolution of alien life. So it's going to be available on Patreon, and you can look it up and just see like the little preview or the little introduction I have so far. And I'll probably put up little like preview of what to expect. So you'll just see of like what what like the first like cell organism is going to appear, and like the planet that is going to be taking place on, and its solar system, and pretty much, and there's more going to be explained about that, but for right now that's all I'm going to really talk about. And again, I do hope that you guys like the video, and hopefully you'll subscribe and maybe even tell me about like what you thought about it. And as always, I will see you all later.